Okay, so we're doing the opposite of what we did yesterday. Instead of it giving you the function, you graphing it, now it's going to give you the graph and you're going to turn it into a function. It's not too bad. So we say f of x, and we see two parts of a graph, so we know we're going to have two separate pieces of the function to graph, or not to graph, but to identify. So we're gonna look at it like I was just trying to find an equation of a line. So I'm gonna look at this line going down. I'm gonna pick 2 points. I'm always gonna pick one at the intercept if I can, and we'll use this key point here. So I know that my y-intercept is -3. So we have 0, -3 is a point, and then I'm going over by 3 and down by 3, which means my slope, if I write this out, would be -3 over 3, which is just -1. So my equation would be y equals -x, and then our intercept is -3. Okay, so that's the equation, or formula for that line. So if I want to put that into function form, I drop the y equals, that's our f of x. So I've just put -x minus 3, and then I think they put semicolons, or no, just commas. Okay, just a comma. So once I put the equation of the line, then I need to know when is this rule true? Because it's not the full line, it stops right here where x equals +3. So this is 3, -6. Doesn't really matter that that's a -6, all I need is this x height. So this is only true when x is less than, and since it's a closed circle, less than or equal to +3. Okay, so there is our top function. So this line right here is represented -x minus 3 if and only if x is less than or equal to 3. Okay, and then we do the same thing for our second equation. So I pick 2 points. So I've got one here. It's not on the y-intercept, so that's not perfect. That's okay. Really, there's no other good points here, so let's do this one here. This would be at 6, 3. For some reason, all the graphs they gave you today counts by 2s. I don't know. Okay, so we have, what's this point? 3, 0. So I know this is going up by 3, over by 3, so my slope, 3 over 3 equals 1. So y equals 1x, or just x. If I keep this going, since the slope is just 1, it would go like that. So our y-intercept is also down here at -3. So this would just be x minus 3. Okay, so that's our equation. That's what I'm going to put on my bottom function. So x minus 3 when, so this time it also is at 3, but this time we want all the values greater than that. So this is only true when x is greater than 3. Okay, so what did we do? We found the slope, we found the intercept. Let's come up with our equation. We take that equation, put it into our function, and then we look, what are the constraints of that function? When does it start, or when does it stop? Okay. The rest of these, it's a little bit easier because it's multiple choice. Fortunately, the answers aren't really next to the questions. What about, yeah, let's do this one. Let's do number 3 since we're kind of together. Okay. So if I just say, let's look at this one on the left. So I see it's just has a slope of 1. Even if it's counting by 2s, 2 over 2 is just 1, but it's downhill. So this slope is -1, so y equals -x, and then our intercept is -4. So I know I'm looking for -x minus 4. Okay, so I know it's not C. When is this equation true? This is only true when x is less than 0. So this one, really, look at that. I didn't even need to look at the second equation, and I've eliminated all my other answers. But since we can't trust the answer key, what if it's not there at all? What if the second one is wrong and they're trying to trick you? So we go to our second equation. We see this is also has a slope of 1, so an up 1 over 1. You need bigger numbers. It's going, or is that is? Yeah, that works, because this goes up to 4, so that's plus 5, and then over 5. Okay, so the slope is 1, so y equals x, and the y-intercept is down here at negative 1. So I know I should have x minus 1. Yes, so far so good. And then when is this true? Since it's a filled-in circle pointing to the right, x has to be greater than or equal to 0. That matches. Everything is correct. There's our answer. So definitely check both lines. Even if you can eliminate the other answer choices looking at the first part of the graph, definitely look at both just to make sure there's no mistakes on the answer key. Okay. Also, to give you good practice, writing equations for lines and looking at the constraints of those lines. So if you need help, let me know. Otherwise, bye.